reason why many mobile money fail, it is lack of customer
You
care.
ever been given like fake money?
Yeah. Yes.
Uh-huh.
Twice.
What?
Yes.
Sorry.
When you are working on mobile money, you
Give us tips.
need to make sure that your minds are concentrated on that one thing. Instead of withdraw, I sent airtime.
How much?
It was 250.
Aye.
So we took the lead to the police.
That now you had to close
Yes.
the business.
It was actually in
And
the
then you got-
evening. It was time when I was going
So now
home.
you had to take your friend to police.
Yes, because issues of money, there is no friends.
But yes, issues of money, there is no friend. So in the first place, you shouldn't have sent the money.
When you are balancing in the evening, you found that 200 is missing, 100 is missing, or 50k.
How? Why?
But you also don't know.
People who come to borrow from you money, and maybe these are customers. They come, your customer, help me with 100k.
That one they come, but that one we don't accept. That is one of the rules in a mobile money business. Yes, you don't involve your friends in a business if you want to grow your business.
Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Price, and today I have a very special guest. He's called Brian. He does mobile money, and today he's going to be telling us about challenges and if you want to begin mobile money, what you should expect. So welcome to my channel, Brian.
Thank you.
I will hold for you. Your full name?
My name is Brian Ainebiona. It's a pleasure to meet you, Price.
Okay, so you also have a YouTube channel.
Yes, please. I
Tell us.
have my YouTube channel is called Brian Aine Inspirational Videos, and I have some good viewers who view my channel, and we are pushing on slowly.
Okay. Tell them to subscribe.
And kindly please visit my channel and subscribe. I still need more subscribers. Thank you.
Okay, Brian. Brian, how long have you done mobile money?
About 7 years.
7 years. How has it been? Because you know, people, this business is very easy to start. Sometimes you just need a line and your table. It's not like you need stock.
Yes.
So for people usually want, I see mobile money everywhere. Everybody's talking is beginning a mobile money business. So for someone there who wants to begin a mobile business, what are the challenges?
First of all, mobile money. If you don't have a good customer care, you can't survive. You have to. There is a way you need to treat your customers. When a customer comes to your place, you say thank you, and please come again. You have to tell that customer to come again.
Because there are many people.
Yes,
If
there
you
are many.
not,
If there are many people around your area where you are working from, you have to make sure that you call sometimes the customer comes, you may find that he or she is on a phone, very busy, but you have to call the customer. You say, hello, how can I help you? Yes. Because this is a competitive business. Many people have lost their jobs and shifted to mobile money. So you have to be creative and make sure you make sure that you do everything you can to gain something from your business. So the challenges we have, that and the main reason why many mobile money fail, it is lack of customer care. When you treat the customer care very well, you welcome the customer care with a smile. You, after transacting with the customer, you tell him or her that please come again. That thing that you have told him or her will force him to come tomorrow. Because when you don't appreciate them, there is no reason why they have to come back. Yes, you have to make sure that you appreciate them and with a smile, because you never know, someone might have come from home, have quarreled with someone, but when you greet that person with a smile, that smile means something. very important in business.
Mobile money is a very risky business. And you know, sometimes you come with your capital and then they give you fake money. Have you ever been given like fake money?
Yeah. Yes. Like twice.
What?
Yes.
How much?
It was for the first time it was 20,000. Then
That's not much.
another one was 50. But we are always careful when we are beginning mobile money. You have to first count the money they have given you to confirm. You don't just send when someone comes and say, I'm sending this money. You have to first get the money, you count, you confirm your money. Then after you send, because when you're confirming at the end, they ask enter PIN to confirm, which means you have confirmed that money that the customer has given you. But if you just ask the customer that phone number, then you read the names and confirm without receiving the money. How about when they give you that money after sending, you count that money and it is not enough? You may end up being the one to face the losses. Sometimes the customer tells you that that's the only money I had, or you have to wait, I bring it to you tomorrow or in the evening. And
so
that
in short, you don't just send money, you first get the money, you count it. But
yes.
then how do you avoid fake money?
Fake money, we have the machines now, the machines which detect fake notes.
So how were you given a fake note yet you had a machine?
By then I didn't have. So but now we have it.
What else have you installed to avoid any losses in your business? Now you have a money detector. What else do you have around? Do you have like cameras?
Cameras we don't have because mobile money, it just need to be steady. Because sometimes when you have like many customers, this normally happens to new people who have just begun mobile money.
They target new people?
Yeah, if someone find out that you don't know mobile money, that you are still learning, they can use that opportunity. So when people becomes many at your place, you start feeling nervous, and that one forces you to make maybe sometimes you may find that you have forgotten to put the PIN. Like now, like for Airtel, when the customer initiates, you need to first put the PIN after reading for you the code. Sometimes you may find that you have given out the money without confirming with your code.
So you have to be like careful.
Yes,
one customer at a time. No need for pressure. Otherwise, you make losses.
Yeah, you have to be extremely careful. Otherwise, you'll face losses. Yeah.
What are other challenges apart from being given fake money, making losses? But what brings about? Anyway, I think what brings about the losses is not being careful. Like you give money without putting the PIN, then you're nervous.
Yeah. Sometimes you may find that now, like me, the 7 years I have been working on mobile money, I can't be on pressure. I'm used. I can now work under pressure. I'm now used the.
So you want to tell me that right now a person cannot come and like confuse you and maybe you send money?
No, sometimes.
But you can send extra money by accident.
Yeah, it happens. It happens. Extra money,
someone gives you 20, you send 200.
Yeah, it happens. Maybe if you're actually when you're working on mobile money, you need to make sure that your minds are concentrated on that one thing. So what brings you to send more money? Maybe like someone has given you 20,000, you are sending 200,000. It means that you are not focused.
Yeah.
But when you are focused, you can't do such a mistake. It happens. Even me, it happens sometimes.
So
this one being I'm not. Sometimes maybe if I have some other things that are disturbing me, you may find that I have made a mistake. Maybe sometimes instead of withdrawing, I'm sending airtime. It happens.
Oh my God.
Yes, it happens. There is someone who was withdrawing. Yes, there's someone who was
How much
withdrawing.
was that?
I instead of withdraw, I sent airtime.
How much?
It was 250.
Ay!
So
Uh-huh.
the only option I had was to call customer care.
Mm-hmm.
When I called them, they said, now we can't reverse that money.
Mm-hmm.
What you have to do, you will sell it as airtime. So I was wondering, 250,000
Airtime.
airtime. People, there are few people who buy airtime. I was wondering the whole capital, when will that airtime get done? So someone who I called again and they explained to them. They helped me. They
Customer
reversed,
care?
yes, they reversed that airtime back to my account as a mobile money.
Wow.
But by then I was lucky. I was a lucky person. It doesn't normally happen. Now these days, if it happens,
Mm-hmm.
you have to sell it as airtime. So that's why you have to be extra careful when you are handling people, most especially where the losses normally come from. If someone comes, is talking on phone, you want to work on someone who is talking on phone. You sometimes the person tells you, I'm sending 20,000, but he's talking on phone. Now,
But those
That-
ones are usually con men. Like
yeah,
on phone, then,
sometimes they might not be,
uh-huh.
but sometimes others you may find they say that someone says send 20,000.
But you say, where is the money? You wait, you first get the money.
Yeah, that's why for me I don't work on someone who is
Who's
talking on phone.
Yeah.
I have to wait for you. You first do one thing at a go. And actually there are many con men who normally take people's money from their accounts. They call you and say you go to a mobile money agent. They normally send some messages. They send you a message like now, like MTN to Airtel. Those messages normally have a code. They use the transaction ID, sender number, receiver's number, then a code. There's a code we use to withdraw that money. But when those conmen also send the same message. So when they call you and say, you know what? I have sent you 900,000 on your account by mistake. Kindly send me 600. The remaining one is yours. Now when they tell you, you be on pressure. I have got free money. So they tell you to go to an agent. You first send that 600,000. So there's a customer I worked on. He was my good customer.
Mm-hmm.
But actually she was a lady. She was my good customer. She used to support me every day.
Mm-hmm.
She came and said, I'm sending 600,000. I said, bring money. She said, you know me, I'm your customer. You send. I'm sending it to someone who is in a hospital. She was on phone. So she said, if you think I'm lying, you first talk to my brother. I talked to the person.
The con man.
Yes, that
They are
con man.
conning her, but she doesn't know.
She didn't know because they told her to send that money and the remaining one
Is that?
is hers. But she didn't tell me. If she had explained to me,
But
I
also
would
you
do.
would have been sharp. Why do you send money when you don't have it? Just tell us the story.
That's the challenge.
Tell us the story. Because you trusted this person. It's
Yes.
the person who was coming every day and she just came
That's
and
the
sent
challenge.
the money.
She
And you're
was-
from telling us that don't send before they give you the money.
Yes.
So tell us the story.
By then,
Mhm.
I was still running mobile money. Now that where the challenge is that I trusted so much that person.
Mhm.
Now what I learned from that is that you don't trust anyone
But
when you're
tell us,
handling money.
Continue with that story. We
So-
want to know.
That person, I picked the phone. I talked to that guy. The guy said, she's my sister. We have our jaja at hospital. We are in a hospital. We are going for a surgery. Please send that money. Then after she will give you a code, you withdraw.
No.
You know, those con men, they talk. When they talk, when you hear them talking, they have a convincing tongue. That convincing tongue. So I said, let me help my friend. I sent, so Kastai know her. She
Imagine
shall
you are
withdraw the
already
money.
with the con man whom you all
Yes,
don't know.
but that person I called my friend, who was my daily customer, didn't tell me that person wasn't a brother. But
Until they had told her, reach there and say
yes,
that they're brother.
what was her main focus was to get that remaining balance,
Because she
as they
wanted,
had told
there's
her.
no free money.
Yeah, because they normally tell them that when you reach there, don't tell the agent that I'm talking. Sometimes they tell them to put on headsets. Someone comes talking in headsets.
You guys, what? Before you begin mobile money, watch this video. You have to know all the tricks. They come in headsets.
So you can't even notice that the person is talking on phone. So some people, when they come, if I first see you and notice that there is someone talking to you, now I'm used, so I get to know that maybe there's someone whom you are talking with on phone. I first ask you, are you talking on phone? Sometimes when they tell them not to tell us that they are talking on phone, when I ask you that question, there's something I see in your eyes. Sometimes they feel nervous. You know you want to get that free money, but when they told you that you don't say that you are talking on phone. When I ask you, there is something, you have to be nervous. I clearly understand that there is something going on.
So now we don't want you to divert us. You want to know. Then you send the money. After sending the money, then what next happens?
After sending the money, I asked the lady, bring that message, we withdraw the money. Then I saw her calling again, asking for
the code.
For a code.
And the phone was not available.
The phone was available. Actually, that time we had scratch cards. That time, I was still running mobile money by then. Remember? So that con man told her that we send airtime.
Again, mama, people have no mercy.
We had those scratch cards. She had to read her that con man.
Airtime for what?
She wanted to top up. She was sending to her brother.
Oh my gosh!
But when
you also sent the airtime, yeah?
Yeah, we read it was 10,000 for scratch card. We read for her those codes. You know, those days they used to read the codes. The guy loaded the airtime. So
top of 600 plus airtime.
Yes. So when I asked her the code, she called. When the phone passed through, she asked for the code. The guy read the code.
Fake.
Yes, of course. Sometimes they are used the codes. So when I put in the code, it refused. They told me that I have put invalid code. So what I did, by then I didn't have anyone to consult, but I had some other people who have been working on mobile money whom I found. So we were working together. So I called that person. That person came immediately. I didn't tell her that those were con men.
Now we're keeping secret.
I had already sent, but I didn't tell her that those were con men, because she also didn't know. Also. Yes, I had not known, because she hid me the secret. It was the secret between her and that con man.
Brother.
Yes, the so-called brother. So I called my workmate. My workmate came. Then after, when he came, I explained to him what happened. So we took the lady to the police.
That now you had to close the business.
It was actually in the evening. It was time when I was going.
So now
home.
you had to take your friend to police.
Yes, because issues of money, there is no friends.
Yes, issues of money, there is no friends. So in the first place, you shouldn't have sent the money.
I trusted her so much. That's what happened. Because by then I didn't know what. I was still learning by then.
At the police.
When we reached at the police, the lady called her husband. So the husband came. They said, you know me, I will bring the money later. Let us write a statement to the police. We shall bring the money later. We said the owner of the money wants the money. So what they did, the husband, actually they already stayed at the police the whole night. So the next morning, the husband came and paid 300,000. So they wrote a statement to the police notifying that they will pay the remaining 300 the next month. So we waited for that for the next month, paying that money. It was also a struggle. We couldn't get that lady where she was.
Hey.
Yeah. So the one who ended up paying that money was the husband.
You were lucky that you even finally got that money.
Yes, I was actually lucky because there are very people who can really give you that money. I think it was everything was, maybe I think it was done by God, because
For sure. Because people lose money.
yes,
Or you find even if you take her to police, she has not get the money. What do you do?
there is nothing you can do, because if the police fails to help you, there is nothing you can do. Actually, that's why they say at the end when you are putting the pin, they say enter pin to confirm. Yes. And now another challenge is sometimes you go to work, you have your money, but when you are balancing in the evening, you find that like 200 is missing, 100 is missing, or 50k.
How? Why?
But you also don't know.
But are there days when you balance and the money is more?
There are some time when you balance that the money is more and find that the money is more. That means there is a customer who gave you money, but after reading maybe the name, you forgot to put the pin.
But those ones usually will come back and claim their money.
Yes, they will have to come and claim their money. But you have to first confirm and ask them how much it was. Yes. Because we have books where we'll write the numbers. If you fail to put the pin, you can't get that number. So if you find that number is not in your book, or you may write it as you are transacting, but after confirming you have to write the amount and sometimes the transaction ID. If you don't have the transaction ID, it means that the money didn't go. You have to send it to the customer back. And this business of mobile money, you need to be trustworthy. If you are not trustworthy, you can't manage it. Because
what do you mean? Because I'm sending my money, I'm withdrawing. So where is the trust?
Where the trust is that there are some people who normally come, I want to withdraw my money, but I don't know how to initiate, like Airtel. I don't know how to initiate. Yes. And sometimes the customer tells you,
do it for me.
Yeah, they tell you their PIN number. You have to keep that PIN secret to maintain your customers.
To steal from them.
Yes, that's because when you steal from them, that is not trustworthiness. Yes, because now when you steal that money from them, and they find out that their money is missing, they will not come again. Even they will tell other people what has happened.
Yeah, they will say that place.
So you remain alone in a business. So the issue of mobile money needs to be handled carefully, and you need to be vigilant. When about conmen, we need to be always vigilant about when you see customers. Actually, I don't know. For me, when I see someone talking to conmen, I immediately identify it. I don't know what. Maybe because of the years I have spent working in the mobile money, because I have ever encountered them. Yes.
You can't survive conmen when you are in business.
You can't. Most especially for beginners.
But so how do you find conmen inside campus? Because you are not like on streets. Where these are students.
It's not that they come to your place. they call the students.
Oh.
They call them, so they come to your place, and they ask you to send the money.
Don't you have people who come to borrow from you money, and maybe these are customers? They come, your customer, help me with 100K.
That one they come, but that one we don't accept. That is one of the rules in a mobile money business. Yes, you don't involve your friends in a business if you want to grow your business.
So you don't give debts?
We don't. Maybe if it is someone who is working within and say who has a business like near me, and say, you know what, send me 50K, I'm giving it to you in the next hour.
Okay.
That one, the person you are familiar with, that one you can help him. But if it is someone whom you are giving that money is going and spend there like 2 days, we also have to balance. We have our bosses. We have to balance in the evening when we go home. We have to make sure that what we took in the morning balances. So that's why we don't give dates.
So your boss balances in the morning and also in the evening?
It's not that they balance us every day, but we have to make sure that the things balances.
How do you feel when your boss is counting the money and balancing?
How do I feel? I don't feel any panic.
Like scared, like oh my gosh.
I don't feel any scared. I don't feel any panic, because maybe if you feel guilty, if you feel that you are not trustworthy, that's why we are trustworthy. Working about 7 years indicates that we are trustworthy. When you are not trustworthy, someone cannot keep you for 7 years. Because even when they are balancing, sometimes they do what we call abrupt stock taking. Sometimes they balance when you are not there. Yes. So that's why we have to make sure that everything balances every day. And if there is something wrong, you have to report.
Like that time when you sent money and had to take the lady to prison, to police, did you tell your boss?
Of course, you can't handle it alone. They have to know.
First of all, what was the reaction of your bosses? Like when you told them I had sent the money?
Yeah, of course, we told them that the person is already at the police. So we told them what has happened, and they are good Christian people. So they understand the what is the losses that are in business, and all the challenges. They really understand, because we explain to them. So what the statement that they wrote at the police, so they understood what had happened. Even if I balance in the evening, and my money is missing like 10K, 20, 50, 100, I tell them.
You don't wait for them to discover.
I don't wait for them to discover, because if you wait for them to discover, it means maybe you use that money for something else, for your personal interest. So in a business, you have to be open to each other. Yes, that's why it is very hard to see two people working in a business if they are not trustworthy, because sometimes you may find that money is missing. You don't know how it has.
How many are you?
I think we are around 10 people.
The same place?
No.
You, how many do you work with in that mobile money? Like, because if we are two, I may take the money. Then because we are two, I'll be like, okay, even me, I don't know where the money went.
Mobile money for us, of course, mobile money, we work alone.
You have to be on one person.
Yes. So maybe some other departments is the way we find like there's two people. But for us, we work mobile money. There is only one person, except if that person is new and is being trained. Yes.
We have had incidences where people where the mobile money agents are killed. How do you work with the money when you're going back home in the evening? Don't you get scared that because people know you are a mobile money agent and maybe they will get you on the way and steal the money from you?
Yeah, we all have also heard about that, but we don't work.
You have other measures.
We have other measures.
We don't want you to disclose your measures here because, you know.
Yeah.
Hey, is there anything that you would want to tell beginners? You know, this mobile money, everybody wants to begin mobile money, but you know.
Now, mobile money is a good business, most especially when you are in a strategic
But
located
risky too.
area. But it's also risky. But you need to be careful, because when you are working on customers, your mind should focus on only one thing. Actually, the people I normally train, when we get new people to train, the people I normally train, I normally tell them that you have to focus on one thing when you are working on customers. They actually know me
One
for
customer
that
at a
thing.
time.
Yes, you don't rush. If you are not used, like for me, maybe I'm used, I can work on two people. Maybe like MTN, you can send a message to a customer as the person is approving, as you also be sending the other person.
You have
But if
experience.
you are still beginning mobile money, you have to handle one customer at a go.
Okay, thank you so much, Brian. If this video is people of mobile money business, those who want to start, those who are planning to begin, yeah. So to make sure you keep it on track, because most people usually begin mobile money businesses and then they employ other people, so they have to keep balancing it, because now like you may wake up one morning and instead of going to work, you run away with the capital.
Yeah.
For those who have bosses.
Actually, that.
So how are they supposed to manage? If I'm employing a person, how do I keep the business running?
If you are employing the person.
Yeah, because now I may have my money, but I don't want to be the one working. And you know, some people may anyway, but this business is really risky.
Yeah,
The person
it is
can
risky.
run away with the money. If they send money or they are called and they don't have the money, what do you do?
It is risky. That's why when we are getting new employees, they consider the personality. They don't pick anyone for mobile money. Actually,
Maybe
for
pick
things
someone that
related
you know.
for things related with money. Like now, if for the years I have worked, I be there knowing someone who is trustworthy. They can use me to get that person who is trustworthy. And because for me, I'm trustworthy, that means I can't side with someone who is not trustworthy. So they use that means to get that person. And when that person comes, it's not that they will start working alone immediately. You have to spend like some good month, then after you start working alone.
It's a lot. It takes experience.
Yes.
Yeah. So if you want to employ somebody who's trustworthy, you don't anyway. Some of the things you have to go through them. You see, they have to first con you the money for you now to learn.
Yes.
You guys, thank you so much. Brian has his own YouTube channel. I will tag him on this video. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching up to the end. And don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel also. Bye-bye.
Bye.